Hey trappers, No Name Trapper with you here today. Just got off work. Been a long week, hadn't it? So today I want to talk about some trapping tips that can help out a new trapper. If you're new to water trapping, it can get kind of sketchy out there in the water real quick. And so today's video is just going to be a quick one talking about something that could, potentially save your life. I know there's been a few close calls for me, and I'm sure glad I had these tools with me. So stay tuned. Let's get started. So I'd like to give credit where credit is due. The first time I started water trapping, it got pretty sketchy out there and some water I got into. And so, I called my dad. I said, Dad, what in the heck do you carry with you out there? Because I said, I almost drowned today, I said, what do you keep out there with you for stability? And he said, well, I carry a heavy duty walking stick. So you can see here, I always carry in the back of the truck a heavy duty stick, beaver chewed stick. This one happens to be anyway. And that way you've got something in case you go to fall or, there's a drop off. There's 100 scenarios where you're going to need something for stability or leverage or about anything when you're out there. And then I talked to my good friend Dale Billingsley, and if you haven't checked out his channel, again, go check out Dale's channel, Billingsley Brand Lures. And he said, I always carry a tile spade with me. Now, for some of you guys who've been water trapping forever, that's probably common sense, digging pockets, caster mound sets. I didn't know that. I was new to water trapping. This was probably, I don't know, almost 5 to 10 years ago, probably. So, anyways, I went and bought me a tile spade. And it is the best money I've ever spent as far as water trapping. So, as the water gets deeper, guys, you're going to want something to keep balance besides just your feet, right? So that's where the tile spade becomes like a walking stick. Gives you stability, keeps you from tipping over. So this is a spot where I beaver trap. You're gonna have to use your imagination, guys. We're in a severe drought, but you see here, the water's not too deep on my boots here, but a few steps over there takes up most of the tile spade. All right, so that is the best example I can give you of a drop off, and that's one thing a tile spade can help you find. And here in the, if we have a lot of rain come up, all that'll be underwater. So I mean, think of that. You're walking around, you have no idea what's underneath there or where the drop offs are, especially if you've never trapped there before. So, a tile spade can save you situations like that, guys. So, last minute thought, just for an example, pre-tile spade, back when I was learning to water trap, I walked in some water that was, it was only about a foot deep tops, and I dropped in mud up above my waist. Now that foot deep water all of a sudden was almost chest level. So, I had to waller and, move my fat butt around until I could get to almost a crawling position and crawl, keeping my waders up. Otherwise, they were going to fill in. That's just an example, guys, of how it can get dangerous real quick. And of course, we've all, if you've water trapped long enough, you've all filled up the waders. I know I have a few times, about every spring. But, a tile spade or something like that, or a heavy duty walking stick, it can save your butt out there. I used to carry an axe. That helped too, because I could axe into the side of a bank and pull myself up out of some shady situation. So, anyways, guys, appreciate you watching. Please hit that like, subscribe button. It's almost trapping season.